the goal is to make homemade Twix bars. I think there's a lot of steps that I am not confident I can execute, but I'm gonna try. Okay, so first thing is cream some butter and sugar until it's fluffy. I don't know what cream means. I think it means I'm just gonna whip it up with like a spatula, with like a thing. Okay, so this is the thing I'm gonna use to do the creaming. Put these things in here. Okay, get in there. I need cake flour, which I don't have, so I looked up a thing and it says that I can take regular flour, level it off, then take 2 tablespoons out and then add 2 tablespoons back in of either cornstarch or arrowroot powder. I have arrowroot powder, so I'm gonna try that. I just wish I had more counter space. Okay, this is all-purpose flour. I'm gonna level it. Level up. Okay. I wish Chrissy Teigen would come over here and help me with this. Okay, is that level? Take 2 tablespoons out and put them back in their container. We're cutting up cocaine or something. I don't know anything about that. Why did I say that? All because I can't find cake flour anywhere. I'm just getting all my dry ingredients together so that I don't have to stress later when it's like, do this now, and you're like, oh, I didn't do it. Okay, so what I need is ground rice. I don't have a spice grinder, so I'm just gonna use my coffee grinder because I don't know, and also maybe it will be cool if it has a coffee flavor. Oh, it looks neat. Ooh, neat. It says it needs to be able to pass through a sieve, but I don't have a sieve, so I'm supposed to get all the chunks, like the big chunks out, but this might just be like a really crunchy Twix. Now, let's get a ramekin. This is neat that I'm doing this. The dough is creamed butter and sugar, then you add flour and ground rice and salt. We're gonna take 1 stick of butter plus 3 tablespoons, which equals 11 tablespoons of softened unsalted butter. And we put that in the bowl. And then we throw this away. And a 1/4 cup of sugar. Only a 1/4 cup, eh? And just put it on low. Well, it's not fluffy. Actually, I think that's fluffy. Okay, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Dump this in here. And I'm gonna dump this rice situation in here too. I'm just gonna like mix them all up because I don't know if that's the right thing to do or not, but that's what I'm doing. Because as I gradually add them in, oops, oopsie, you know, I just wanna make sure that it all gets in at the right time or whatever. Okay, gradually add that in until allow the dough to come together. It will be crumbly, but it will still hold together when you squeeze it. I'm gonna heat the oven now. 350. I'm supposed to use pan spray on a 9x13 baking pan and then put parchment paper down, which I sure hope I have. Is this a baking pan or is not a cookie tray? This is a baking pan. I'm just assuming that it is. I'm using some of Amanda's things while she's not here. I'm sure it's fine. These are Dutch. Oh boy, these are just stay down and stuff. Like this isn't staying down. Should I turn it over actually? Now once I do all this, then I put it in there and I heat it up. All right, I'm gonna gradually add this in like I'm some kind of wizard with arms that can do everything. How am I supposed to get this in here? It's getting kind of crumbly. Whew, my arm is getting tired. This is hard. I think why you have to do it gradually is so that the powder doesn't like fly everywhere. It's definitely crumbly. I don't know, I hope that's fine. The next thing is to put this crumbly mixture that I made into a pan, into the pan that I parchmented, that I did this to. I'm just gonna stick it all in here and I'll like press it together so that it's like flattened and hard. Not hard, you know what I mean, like flattened. Okay, just press it in there so that it's like a crust or whatever. You gotta get it to be even, but honestly, I don't know how you do that. I don't know, man. I'm like worried. So after I can figure this out, after I press this all down, we're gonna bake this in the oven for 12 minutes and then like turn it around, rotate the pan from front to back. What does that mean? From front to back? What does that mean? Just like totally just do a 180? I'm sure that it's not even. Whatever. Okay, some of this is not mixed well. Okay, whatever. Yeah, some of it just like looks like flour. Fine, whatever. So I'm just gonna put it in like this then. Or should I put it in like this? Like I would normally put it in like this, but it's like rotated from front to back and not like, whatever. I'll just put it in like normal. And then I'll just rotate it like whatever. Okay, 12 minutes. Now we're gonna make the caramel. So I've got this large saucepan right here and have to put sugar, corn syrup, water, and lemon juice in a large saucepan. 2 cups. So that's 1, 2. Wow, that's sugar. 3/4 of a cup of corn syrup. What am I gonna do with all this corn syrup once I'm done? Like, who just has corn syrup at their house? Oh, do you guys want a glass of corn syrup? Or like, would you like me to sprinkle a little corn syrup on your pasta? You know what I could really go for? A glass of corn syrup. Don't eat it. Ooh, it's thick. Sick. Well, I guess that makes sense because we're making caramel. You can't just like have a Twix bar without corn syrup, I guess, you know, like that's just like what it is. Half a cup of water. 1 teaspoon of fresh lemon juice. I bought 4 lemons for this. So we will cut this lemon in half, squeeze out some juice to get a teaspoon. Okay, that's 1 teaspoon. Just want like a little bit more. Okay. Let's maybe just squeeze this whole lemon. I don't know why, just because I don't feel like having an open lemon. Maybe I'll make a little glass of lemonade. Like some kind of weirdo. I guess I'm just gonna like, ooh, this is thick. Ugh. All right, just mix it up. And then I have to like remove sugar crystals from the sides. I was wiping down the sugar crystals and then I got a call. Anyway, so it's like you have to wipe down the sugar crystals so they're not on the sides, and then you turn the heat on and then you just like let it go till it reaches a certain temperature so you don't stir it up anymore. So here's what it looks like. It is very bubbly, but like how bubbly does it need to get? So I've taken out this, and I think what I have to do is like let it sit and cool. Remove from the oven, allow it to cool on a rack to room temperature. Well, I don't really have a rack. I'm just like, this is my rack. I don't have a rack. I just put it on the floor. I hope that's okay. I've got this meat thermometer, which Mike let me borrow. And she said that it could be fine for candy too, but I don't know, we'll see. All right, now what do? I just stick it in. Okay, here it is, it's in here. 214. Okay, it's only 214. It's not hot enough. Fine. Shush. Well, it is bubbling. I just don't know if it's very bubbly. I mean, like, is it even possible to get higher? I don't even know. All right, you know what? Shut up. It's only at 235. I'm gonna try the cold water test. This is a thing of cold water. I'll just take a little drop of the syrup and you put it in here. And you get it out, and then you roll it around in a little ball. Yeah, this is definitely not hot enough because it's still mushy. Well, I think maybe it is going up because now it's at 250. It's hard to hold your hand over like this because it's heating up my hand pretty good. That's like uncomfortable for me. 277, so going to 293. Ow. Okay, I think it's at 300 degrees. I really hope this works. We're gonna add in the cup of heavy cream. Excuse me. I'm gonna stir this constantly. This is boring. Time to pour it over the thing. Okay, I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's just do it anyway, even though it's not room temperature. Okay, just gonna pour it on. Do like this. Oh my gosh, okay, I did this. Now it's a little caramelly. Okay, now I gotta sprinkle with kosher salt. It's just, how much? Just the sprinkling? I don't freaking know. Just a little sprinkling. There it is. The salt and the caramel. Okay, it's been 2 hours. I have to take 6 ounces of chocolate, which I found out from the internet is 1 cup. So bittersweet chocolate. So you put this in your double boiler, which for me is just a bowl. Well, you have to heat up some water first. I cut 2 tablespoons of butter here. Okay, now it's ready. It has boiled. So we put this here. But I think I need to kind of like constantly stir it and whatnot, because otherwise it will like burn and stuff. The instructions actually said to put this in like a Spain mason jar or something like that. I don't know, some kind of French word, I think. And I was like, I don't know what that is. I just assumed they meant double boiler, because the other option was to like put it in the microwave, and I didn't feel like doing that. I think this is just like a little bit easier to not burn. Okay, the butter is getting smaller. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to put the chocolate on here. I have to put this potato in the way so that it will hold up this camera. Potato situated. Okay. Potato, do your job. Okay. Oh, it's hot. Shoot. So I just sort of kind of plop it around. All right, here we go. Like, that's what I did. Ooh, this is nice. So like, just nice little pattern. What do I do? Just like eat this chocolate off the spoon? Okay, I'm gonna put this in the fridge and we'll see what happens next. Good morning, world. I just woke up. I'm gonna check on the Twix in the whatever this thing is called. Oh, it looks good. I mean, it doesn't look. Oh, there's a little bit of a crack. That's okay. Okay, now I guess I have to cut these up. Maybe I should brush my teeth first. It says to cut them into the desired shape and size. I'm like, I don't know. That's my Twix. I'm just gonna try to eat some. It's definitely not gross. It's a lot of sugar. But the cookie part, it is too crumbly. There's way too much caramel. And so what if I just like let it sit out a little and let the caramel sort of soften the cookie part? No, the cookie needs to be crunchy. I think this was a failure. I guess I won't be taking over for the Twix company. Okay, I cut them all up. This is what they look like. Like, you can only have like a little bit because they're so sweet.